Odilog TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, you guys, hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odilog keeps it real. Salute, 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 salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute to the old and new subscribers. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get into this one, right? So, I've been watching. I don't be doing a lot of videos, but I still watch, right? And, you know, people are trying to start this campaign against Zuffa boxing, right? They're trying to start the campaign, but it's not going to work, right? It's not going to work at this point. Dana White, he finally got his foot in the door on boxing, right? And he's not going to let it go. And people have to understand that this is how the PBC started off, right? People was hating at first when the PBC started in 2015. People was hating. People didn't want them to stay around. And, it was basically the same thing with the PBC. People didn't want them to be around. Everybody was, talking bad about them. But where the PBC at? They still around, right? It was the same thing with the Zone. When the Zone first came out, everybody was hating on the Zone. Didn't nobody want to subscribe. Didn't nobody want to do this. Didn't nobody want to do that. But what happened eventually? Most of us got the Zone, right? If you're a real boxing fan, most of us got it, right? And it's going to be the same thing with Zuffa boxing. You can't get rid of it now. It's here, right? Salute, W. Blake. Salute. Appreciate you, brother, for sliding on through on this Friday afternoon. Yeah, man, I had to get a Friday night stream in. So it's too late, you guys. Dana White is already in the game, right? And he got a man who's worth about $3 or $4 billion, behind him, right? In Turkey on the Sheik. He's not going anywhere at this point, right? So all the hula, Zuffa boxing, bro, we have to deal with it. We have to deal with it, right? And it's just another outlet for boxing for me. Hey, it's another way for these fighters to get paid. If they want to go over there and sign these contracts and do whatever hey, they getting paid. Right? So who am I to complain? Hey, as long as they put on fights. That's all I'm worried about at this point, you guys. Right? Because my favorite fighter is gone. Right? My favorite fighter, he has rolled on to the sunset, right? With all the gold, right? He has rolled off into the sunset. He got the gold bars, on the horse. He got his rifle, right? He got the beautiful lady. Come on, man. Now my favorite fighter, he gone. And it don't look like he coming back. Right? Because it looked like that Crawford actually happy retired. Right? Because he still can be around these fighters. This is what people don't understand. Hey, as long as he can get in probably some sparring and do stuff like that, right? Still wrestle with these guys, still be around these guys. Hey, I think he'll be fine. Right? Because he's not a money hungry guy. That's obvious, right? He's not a flashy dude. Right? You can give Terrence Crawford a pickup truck and he's just fine. Right? I mean, he don't need a Lambo. You can give him a Silverado, he good. Right? So it's just a big difference. But Zuffa is here to stay, you guys. We can't do nothing about it. Dana White, he finally in the door, right? He's been trying to do this for so long. Right now, he's finally in here, and people think he about to let go of the. Stop. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Right? The thing about it is that more boxers, they start to get educated on the business, so he's not going to be able to pull a lot of stuff on these fighters. Man, no, the stuff that he doing in the UFC, he's not gonna, like he gonna be able, man, he gonna be robbing them, right? Like most of these promoters be robbing these fighters. Let's just keep it a bean, right? So he gonna be robbing them, but he's not gonna, he ain't gonna be doing them dirty like he was, like he was doing them in the, the UFC, right? Because he was doing them super dirty over there. But he here to stay, and we can't do nothing about it, right? Now, let me get on to the second topic real fast, right? Because we didn't cooked on that for about, 6.5 minutes. Now, the second topic is, for the last 3 or 4 days, you guys, I have been on this internet, and I have seen more videos with Boots and Crawford than I seen with Boots and Xander. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. I have seen more videos with Boots and Crawford than Boots and Xander. It's crazy work. They are still building up Boots off of Crawford's back, and he's gone. He's retired. They still doing it. This is the thing that I don't like about, Boots, when he started this whole clout chasing. You didn't even have to do this, bro. Right? So now you got all this pressure on you, right? Because you got to perform like Crawford. You got to perform like Crawford in every fight from this point. Bro, like you got to perform like Crawford. If you don't, right? If you don't perform like him, then here comes all the backlash, man. And you didn't even have to do all this. But I have seen more videos, like I know people, they probably don't like it, but I have seen more videos with Crawford and Boots than Boots and Xander. And it's crazy. It's like, what's going on? He's about to fight Xander. Oh, well, Crawford, hey, man, he did this. Oh, Crawford, man, he did that. Oh, Crawford, he did this. Oh, Crawford, he did that. Right? Trying to rewrite history. It's crazy work. Literally trying to rewrite history. Right? This is how not to switch subjects real fast, but this is how you know that most of the history books are flat out lies. Let's keep it a bean. Right? Because people lying down, they was lying back then. People rewrite stories and try to push it to the masses, right? And try to push the propaganda out there, right? Because they got bigger channels than other channels and they push it. And it's like, bro, you can't rewrite history. Boots had 2 chances to fight Crawford. He didn't want no smoke either chance, right? Oh, well, he got stripped of the belt because he didn't want to fight Boots. Huh? So y'all wanted Crawford to be sued. Just say it. Just say we wanted this nigga to take an L some type of way. Some way we wanted him to take an L. Just say it. Right? Because you know that's a lawsuit. We all know it's a lawsuit. If you in a contract with somebody else You got a rematch clause with this person. They activate their rematch, and then you go and fight somebody else. Nigga, you getting sued. That's common sense. But people try to rewrite history, and it's crazy work. It's crazy. But you can't rewrite it because some of us was there and we know exactly what happened. But all this still trying to compare Boots to Crawford, y'all need to stop because y'all hurting Boots. Y'all not hurting Crawford, y'all hurting him because he got to perform like Crawford. And if he don't perform like Crawford, let's say he go in this Xander fight and he have a little tough time. Bruh. Y'all don't think he's going to get clowned on the internet? Even if he win. Let's say Xander hitting with something he stumble a little bit. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh, man, he's like Crawford. But did he knock out everybody at 147? Yes or no? Because Crawford did. This is what I'm talking about. You putting pressure on this young man, and he don't need the pressure. Right? He actually put it on himself, right, by clout chasing Crawford from the jump. Hey, man, I've been trying to fight you since 2018. Bro, you was fighting 6 rounders in 2018. Who are you fooling? You was fighting 6 and 8 rounders. You weren't even up to 10 rounds yet. Bro, like Crawford was already a champion. It's crazy. But people will rewrite history. It's bruh. Man, like, I really don't get it, you guys. I really don't get it. Right? Why do y'all want to put all this pressure on him? For what reason? Right? Why do y'all want to do that? This man, he ain't really even acclimated to 154. He only had a fight for what? A minute and a half, 2 minutes at the max? At 154? He's not even acclimated to the weight, but y'all putting all this pressure on him. Oh, man, he just going to run through, Xander. Huh? Xander know how to box a little bit, right? Like, Xander got some feet, a little bit of feet. Right? Like, Xander got a little pop in his punches. Man, he kind of impressed me against Abad, whatever that dude's name is. He kind of impressed me. Man, because I was expecting dude to, to smother him more, but he wasn't able to do it. And we know that Boots, he has bad feet in the ring. Boots has to be stationary, planted, flat-footed on the ground to throw power punches. Come on, man. But they don't get it. People don't get it. Then it's going to be a big Philly crowd out there. They're going to be screaming and hollering. Right? It's going to be the Puerto Ricans in the building. They're going to be screaming and hollering. Come on, bro. It's just too much, Hey, I don't know, man. But I can be, totally wrong. Like, Boots can go up in there and just whitewash it. Right? First round knockout. Man, but for all them people saying he gonna become undisputed at 154, I don't see how that's possible. Right? I don't see how that's possible. Because he has to go and mess with the PBC. And everybody should already know how the PBC is. We just seen what they did to Devin. Like, bruh, like it's crazy. It's like insanity. It's like, what's going on? Oh man, like that's the next undisputed champion at 154. How? Y'all think the PBC is gonna work with them if he win? Man, I don't get it, man. Like people, man, like they fall for the same stuff. Like I know y'all don't, but y'all know who I'm talking to, man. Like the people that's gonna listen to this video afterwards, right? They fall for it all the time, and it's crazy work. It's like, what's going on, bro? You messing with the PBC, you know who they are, right? They are isolated cult. They are isolated cult. And when you deal with them, you're gonna have to go over there and take no money. Right? Because they did it to two fighters that we know so far, Crawford and Devin Haney. You got to take no money if you a threat, right? If you a threat to take a belt from us or take some belts from us, you got to take no money. No guarantee. You don't boots. You get no guarantee. You want what, Garrett? You get none of that. We gonna pay you on the back end after we pay everybody else. You think Boots gonna take a deal like that? And they in the PBC, they do these things because they know nobody in their right damn mind, except for the cult members over there, is gonna take it. You just trust them. Think about that. You trust a guy like Al Heyman, who is probably out of the country with Floyd Mayweather and Tank Davis, Deontay Wilder, Jamal, Jermell, Keith Thurman, Adrian Broner, Sean Porter. He over there with all their money. Living it up. And when they want something done, right, like not Sean Porter, like the rest of the guys that retired now, but like when they want something done, like Tank Davis or something like that, he has to make a phone call, right? He got to get in contact with Al for his money. Grown ass man. But the Tank fanboys, they come online like he's some type of boss. Come on, man. Like this man getting a stipend every month like Adrian Broner was getting. Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember that stipend that Adrian Broner was getting? We all remember it. Y'all think that he not treating Tank like that? That's his business motto. Come on, man. That's why, like the rest of these fighters, they should just be looking at Tank like, Tank, okay, you probably got, like you probably made a lot of money, right? But you can't spend it. Do you even know where it's at? You don't even know where your money at, bro. Stop. Why you think Deontay Wilder, he's smarting up? Y'all look at what's going on. Look at Deontay Wilder. Who is Deontay Wilder messing with right now? Come on. Come on, man. Who is Deontay Wilder messing with right now? He was one of their top stars over there at the PBC. Who is he messing with right now? Come on, he over there with Turkey. He over there with Eddie them. He over there with, with Queensbury Promotions. He over that way. Why? Because at the end of the day, he's going to get a high guarantee. Okay, what you say? Like all them PBC fighters on exactly, W. Blake. All them PBC fighters are on payment plans, and he can do it. Man, I'm going to invest your money. Man. So when you retire, right, you'll have some real estate going. You'll have this. You'll have that. You'll have this. You'll have that. Come on, man. Then what he do? He don't give him a fight for a year, right? What happens? You run out of money, right? Because you live in a certain lifestyle. Your girl want this, the kids want that, right? You live in a certain lifestyle. And Al already know you live in this lifestyle, right? So he knows you're going to run out of money and you're going to come where? Running back to him for a loan, right? Come on. Then what he do? He probably throw some interest on that loan of your own money. Crazy work. Man, like, and the thing about it is that channels, me and other channels been saying this for what? 7 years, 8 years? He's a crook. He's a crook, man. Everything. Come on, bro. But, don't want to listen to us. Now, let's get into the last little bit, right? See, I listened to that Showbiz the Adult and that Shakur Stevenson interview, right? And I also, I also went back and I listened to Terrence Crawford interview, right? And I'm like, see, fighters like y'all focus on the negative too much, right? Because the guy channels out here who support the hell out of y'all, right? Y'all always hear the negative. Y'all always hear the, all the bad stuff about you. You always hear this. Oh, why they questioning me here? Oh, why they doing this? Why they doing that? Why they doing that? But the channels that's praising you, that's giving you some, some shots out, right? Y'all don't mess with them channels. Y'all don't even look their way. Crazy work to me. Crazy work. But hey, it is what it is. It got a lot of channels out here who like y'all, right? Who praise y'all, who hold y'all in high regard. A lot of channels. But y'all don't mess with them channels. Y'all mess with the channels that just, that just say something negative about you, right? Like, that's all you focused on. You ain't focused on the channels that's saying that you one of the best fighters ever. You ain't focused on them channels. No, you focus on the channels like, oh, man, he ducking. Oh, man, he doing this. Oh, man, he doing that. Yeah, you focus on them channels. So, hey, man, it is what it is. Right? Maybe you should start messing with the channels that mess with you. Right? Maybe you should start giving them interviews. Right? That probably, that might be a good thing to do. Instead of going to the channels that's always questioning you, right? Why don't you go to the channels that, that show you love? Y'all don't do that, though. Y'all don't do that. Crawford included. But we just gonna see how this play on out, you guys. But I just feel like that it's just weird that people have, they have pumped up Boots so much, bro, that he got all this pressure on him, and it seems like that he, that he believe in it, right, without really proving it, and that's a bad combination, y'all. Man, because people they question Terrence Crawford resume, but you look at Boots and you like, see, let me be honest. This is how I look at Boots. Boots is very nice and skilled, right? A very skilled fighter. But it's a reason that they waited 30 something fights, right, to put him in there with a champion. It's a reason for that, right? I look at that as looking at Deontay Wilder. Look at Deontay Wilder's career. Deontay Wilder didn't have his first championship fight until like 30 something fights. Right? So I look at it similar to that. Good fighter. Power. Right? Power, concussive power, but he didn't have he didn't have the skills, and he didn't have the legs, he didn't have all that. Boots, good fighters got the skills, got all that. But he got he got big flaws, y'all. Big flaws, and we all see his flaws, man. We all see that he's a sucker for a left hook. We all see that. Right? We all seen that Karen Kukajan was able to do the Lomachenko on him. That's what I call that, when you just dance around a dude. Right? Man, look at, he just standing right there trying to turn with you. He trying to turn with you, but you just dancing around. He just hitting with all type of shot. Right? You go to this other angle, boom, boom, hit him with some shots, trying to duck up under something, boom, hit him. I'm like, bro. So Boots' feet, Boots' feet, he got some, he got some good upper body movement and all that stuff, but his feet, his feet are average. Average feet, y'all. Average. Do he no. I don't even think I ever seen Boots, like on his toes, right? Like bouncing on his toes, right? Nope, I don't. I mean, come on, y'all. Like he has major flaws. Like if you got good footwork, you got some good punch placement, you have a little power, you can keep Boots up off of you. You can keep him off of you, right? And we seen that from the Karen Kukajan fight. Like, like people, like they don't want us to bring up that fight. But this man went 24 rounds with a guy he should have knocked out. Right? Now put Crawford in the ring with Karen Kukajan. He's gonna knock out Karen. We all know that. Or he's gonna at least knock this man down a couple times. We know that. I know that. Why do I know that? Because Crawford has been in the ring with guys with great foot movement, right? Like Sean Porter, great foot movement, man. Right now, so when Sean Porter tried to dance around him, what did Crawford do? He turned with him. He had turn with him, turn with him, turn with him. Right? I'm not letting this man just dance around me, pick shot me, pop shot me, slipping up under punches, pop shot me, slip up under pop. Come on, man. Like people, like they don't see that though. They don't see that. And it's like that's a big flaw. Salute, Jonathan. Salute. Man, appreciate you, bro. Bad thing about Xander is his gas tank. Oh yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. That's for sure. That's for sure. Right? Man, so about 7, 8 rounds, yeah. Now his gas tank gonna be, but we don't know how but we don't know how Boots' gas tank is. Let's keep it a beam, right? He only went 2 minutes at 154. If it was 2 minutes, right? We don't know how his gas tank is. Man, if you only going 2 minutes at 154, we don't know how his gas tank is, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, especially if he taking body shots and he got to move around, right? And he's slipping and dodging punches. He get in the clinch. He got to fight a little bit. Come on, like, we don't know how his gas tank is, you guys. Come on, man. And Xander a big boy. Xander gonna come in the ring at least 175, man. I hope Boots know that. Right? And nobody ain't gonna say nothing about it, right? Nobody ain't gonna say nothing about it like they talk about Devin. But nobody ain't gonna say nothing about it if Xander blew up 25 pounds. Nobody ain't gonna say nothing about it. It's gonna be be quiet. Nobody say nothing about it. Just keep it on the hush. That's how I'm looking at it though, Jonathan. Like, do we know if Boots can go 24 and still be the, athletic, got the power behind his shots, if he wrestling, if he dodging punches, if he taking punches to the body, right? If he getting leaned on, right? If he getting put in a headlock. Man, because we already know that Xander, he gonna try all these things, man. He's gonna try it all. Boom Bap Street, salute. Oh, nah, man. Like, I haven't been doing no videos, bro. So they ain't been hiring me. Man, I haven't been in the algorithm. Man, you feel what I'm saying? I haven't been doing no videos, bro. So you haven't been missing nothing. So this is what I'm saying. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Man, because I feel, like, I just feel weird about this fight. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I feel weird about this fight because it's like, why is Top Rank putting this young man in the ring with Boots? Like, they must really think he got a chance. Or unless Xander, he gonna fake an injury, in like a couple weeks or something, right? Don't put that past it, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Right? Say he hurt his hand in sparring, or I mean, come on. We'll see. I'm not saying he gonna do it, but we'll see if he really want to go through with the fight. But if he's really going through with the fight, Xander, he must really see something, right? Let's keep it a buck, man. Now he must have really looked at that Karen Kukajan fight and like, man, if I hit him with that left hook, I don't think he'll be able to take it like that. Right? It don't matter if he is bigger. Man, because I'm gonna get a clean one. A clean left hook? A clean one? Bro, he was getting hit with clean shots. Then he tried to throw up his guard afterwards. It's like, Boots, move your head. Right? Ikabashi Shakur sassy attitude towards real competition or shaking off the phone smoke after forward. Yeah, man, like Shakur, like, like, I don't know. I mean, like, am I tripping though? But man, it seems like Shakur been acting, really, really weird since Crawford retired, right? Just think about like last October, and then Crawford, right, man, that he gave it up and all that. And then ever since then, Shakur been on this. I want catch weights. I want to bring this guy down, bring this guy up. You got to fight this guy. Right? He acting like Tank. Let's keep it a bean. He's acting like Tank. And I'm shocked. Right? I'm really shocked that Shakur is doing this right now. But, like, I'm not gonna go in on him like I do Tank. right? But like it's gonna come to that point. But like, I'm trying to stall him out. But it's like, Shakur, you disappointing me, bro. Because it's like, ever since Crawford retired, right? It's like, bro, you talking about you got to do this, he got to do that, you got to do this, he got to do that. I want this, I want that. It's gonna be this or nothing. Why y'all want me to do this? I don't know, bro. Like, it's crazy, y'all. Like, it's really crazy, man. Like, his true colors are showing, bro. It's crazy, bro. Like, it's really crazy. Like, I mean, like, the only one who's solid right now is Devin. It's crazy. It's like, damn, bro. Like, the only one who's solid right now, who trying to move on business, is Devin right now. Right? Like, the rest of these guys is, like, I don't know what they own. They making demands, and when they not even this, and they doing this, and they clowning around. You know what I'm saying? Like Rolly Romero, damn well you needed that money, right? But you gonna go with the PBC plan? Come on, man. And you see where the PBC got all they fighters. Like, it's like, what's going, bro? I don't get it. Everybody on the shelf. Everybody taking a year or 2 or 3 years off now. Everybody. Except for Fundora. Who else? I can say mostly all the Hispanic fighters, they still fighting. You can say Tim Tszyu up in there, right? Because he got a little thing on with PBC too. Right. But anybody else, who? Rolly, he getting fights here and there, right? But Jamel, Spence, bro, like all these dudes been on the shelf. Yeah, man. I salute, bro. True color store, man. It's crazy, man. Buzz passed the torch to him to remember that Bud unfollowed each other a few weeks ago. Oh, what? They unfollowed each other? See? See, I didn't know that. See, like, I'm not in the loop like that, bro. I'm not in the loop like that, Boom Bat, but that's great information. Hey, I didn't know they unfollowed each other. They must probably got a little issue going on, right? Man, but Crawford is probably like, bro, I don't like how you moving. You not moving like my little bro. What happened? Right? You ain't moving like little bro no more. What happened? Who got to you? Who got to you, Shakur? Who got to you? Oh, you got that big new chain, and now you feel like you Tank? This is crazy. Oh man, damn, man. Great fighter, man. Like, I don't believe he's going out like this though, bro. Like, it's really unbelievable to me. Right? But yeah, man, like, the only one that's moving kind of solid right now, man, that's moving solid, standing on business, who wanna do something, is Dev, Debo. That's it. That's all right now. Right? That's it. That's all right now. Man, because Boots, right? He wanted to tune up when he first got up there. Right? He could have went straight for the WBA champion. Right? He could have went straight for him. He could have went straight for the IBF champion. Right? He could have went straight for them. But he didn't do that. Right? He wanted to fight Lima. But hey, man, we gonna see how it play on out, you guys. We gonna see how it work. For real, for real. Oh, okay. They followed each other back after. But not a hooker is. Yeah, man. But Shakur, man. I don't know if he just talking, if he trolling, if he's serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he switch up so much, so you don't even know. Right? He'll say this one day, then he'll say that, then he'll say this, and he'll say that. It's like, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But like the young fellas, they coming up, Abdullah Mason, Shoo, um, Foster, Ford. Who do y'all got out of Foster and Ford? I'm gonna get my honest opinion, right? Like, because I looked at the Nova fight, right? Because they both, because they both fought Nova, right? Both of them fought Nova, and I'm looking at both of the fights, right? And I'm like, I like Ford style better. That's just me, right? Because it seemed like Foster, he don't want to get, like he don't want to get in no confrontation at all, right? Like he don't. That's what it looked like to me in the fight. Like he didn't want to get in no confrontation at all. I mean, and he wasn't throwing punches. He wasn't like it just was like I'm like, and then they gave him the fight, and I'm looking around. I'm like, if anything, Nova should have won that fight, but you make it a draw. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, because I didn't see O'Shaquie Foster winning that fight against Nova. I didn't see that. That's just my opinion, right? Like, and that's just my opinion. I mean, like how I compare them, because I looked at similar fights, right? They fought the same guy, and I'm like, Ford is tougher. It's more, he's more rugged than Foster. That's just my opinion. Like Foster, he wants to, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, he wants to be pretty more than anything, right? Because in that fight with Nova, he kept, like he kept worrying about his ponytail. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? You fighting. What are you worried about your dreads for? Fight. Man, no, it was sometimes that he'd try to move the dread and then Nova punch him right in the face with a jab. Bam. And I'm just looking, like even the announcers, like they even got on it like, bro, he need to stop worrying about that hair. Like, what are you doing? But we gonna see how it play on out, you guys, though, man. But I'm gonna go with, like I'll probably be, totally wrong, but I'm gonna go with Ford in that fight. For me, I think that O'Shaquie Foster, he's a great, he's a good boxer, all that stuff. But Ford, he's a good boxer too. But I just think he's just more aggressive, and I think I think he got more heart. That's just how I looked at those fights. That's just how I looked at those fights. I was like, okay, well, like Raymond Ford, he has more heart than O'Shaquie Foster. O'Shaquie Foster, a good boxer, slick and all that. He has some cool little inside little uppercuts and all that stuff. But as far as aggression and heart and all that stuff, like I gave that to Ford. And they fought the same guy. So that's just my opinion, right? I could be totally wrong, but that's just my opinion, guys. Okay, what you say? Ford could edge at 7-5. With shot coming off a good performance, he might have more confidence. Yeah. Yeah, like that's true. That's true though, man. But I just think that, like I just was looking at those fights and I was like, damn, bro, who did better? Like I was like, Ford did way better. Right? He did way better than me. Like, and I'm like, like Osaki Foster, like it's like he got touched with a punch early and he didn't want to throw punches really. Like he wasn't really even throwing no punches. He was trying to counter all night long. Right? Like it looked weird. I was like, bro, like why he ain't throwing no punches? And then when he tried to get into throwing punches, he worried about the damn ponytail. You're like, bro, what's going on? You trying to look too pretty out here. See, that's the problem. That's gonna get you knocked out, bro. That's what Boots got to worry about. Right? All that flashing and trying to look pretty and all that, and you taking pictures, right? You taking pictures, you trying to do stuff in slow mo because you know it's gonna be on Instagram and all that. Bro, that's not gonna get you to the top level, man. Right? Because it doesn't matter what people say, you're not Roy Jones Jr. Not even close. You're not. You are Jerron Boots Ennis. That's who you are. Right? You're not Roy. Man, look, and that's the narratives that I be saying. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they seen this dude, like, before he was even the champion, people was calling him a phenom. It's like, what? See, this is what I'm talking about. Putting unnecessary pressure on a person who doesn't need it on them. Right? Putting unnecessary pressure on them. Oh, he's a phenom. He's not even a champion yet. Right? Then he go through 2 fights with Karen Kukaja, and now everybody looking at him like, bro, he's not what we really thought he was. Right? Then he have a fight with Stanionis, beat up Stanionis. Now everybody, oh man, now he's he's this, he this, he this, he this, he this. He move up to 154 and take on Lima. Come on, bro. Unnecessary pressure that the man don't need. Think Dell beats Boots. He makes too many mistakes. Yeah, like and from what I seen, like Dev, he been working on that left hook too. Right? From what I seen, like Dev been working on that left hook, man. And but I'm completely on shock because he fought in an unfocused Fulton. Yeah, that's kind of true. I just, like I could be totally wrong, right, man? Because I looked at a couple of fights of them, actually, right? I looked at least 3 fights of them the other day, like back to back. Well, I looked at Shock first, right? And then I looked at, Raymond Ford. And then I found out that they both that they both had fought the same dude, Nova. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna analyze these 2 fights, right? So I looked at Shock first, and I'm like, I wasn't impressed at all, bro. I wasn't impressed at all. I'm just being honest. Like, I wasn't. Then I looked at Raymond Ford. I'm like, oh, okay, man. Now he willing to exchange with this dude, right? He willing to, he willing to, stand in there a little bit. Like, hey, right? Come on, let's fight. Come on. Like, like Nova bagging off. I'm like, oh, okay. So he, he with it. And what you say? Like, okay. Yeah, you guys, man. But I'm gonna leave it right there. Leave it right there. Start my Friday night. You know, I hope everybody have a blessed Friday night, man. Stay out the way. You know, enjoy your family. Until next time, you guys, I'm gone. Peace.